Okay. Okay, I think the volume should be okay now. Okay, I think the volume should be okay. Good, good, good. Thank you, Dion. Thank you for calling my attention to the issue of the volume. Thank you so much, Mrs. Billy Barua. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Omomi. Okay, good, good. So everybody can hear me. I'm happy you can hear me right now. So I was saying that we do not take it for granted that all of us are here this year, and it's nothing to take for granted. I know that many people are long and they desire to be in the new year. It is not about doing not because we are more righteous. So it's a blessing from God. And then, so when you're counting your blessing, let's count life. Let's thank God for life. We can't be talking about health for people who are not here. So when we talk about life, I mean, talk about healthy living, health, because we are still here. And so we trust God to keep us. Mrs. Tolu Olanide, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, that's what we are still talking about. It's still Happy New Year. And then it's our prayer that it's going to be a great year for every one of us. It's going to be a year of joy, a year of fulfillment. And with all that is happening around us, we trust God that God, this year, 2022, we're going to resolve this COVID issue, and people will be able to go back to their normal lives. You know, that's another blessing. We trust God to give us this year, 2022. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be very brief today. A lot of people are not on here yet. Mrs. Olua Fisayomi Omodara, compliment of the season. Thank you. Our registrar is finally here. Ms. Olota is here. I know people would love to see your face. Okay, so I guess tomorrow morning they'll be seeing your face tomorrow morning. I'm just going to be as brief as possible so that we can set the tone for this year 21-day health challenge. All right, so let me clear the hair one more time. This is not a weight management program. And so the focus of this program is not to lose weight. We've dropped quite a number of materials on the WhatsApp group to educate us and keep us informed. But there's not too much for me to say this again. Weight management is not the essence of this program. Mrs. Temitayo Adedigba, how are you, madam? Good to see you. I'm looking at people who are online on Facebook and people who are online on YouTube. Okay, so the essence of this program is not to lose weight, but it's certain that if you are faithful and diligent with the things that we'll be talking about during the course of this program, you definitely are going to drop some weight. That is guaranteed. Okay, but the most important thing we want to drive home for this year's 21-day Health Challenge is to drive home your fitness, your health, and your wellness. And why are we doing that? The fact is that a lot has happened in the last 2 years, and it doesn't look like we are out of the things that are happening anytime soon. We would be doing ourselves a disservice if we do not focus on the general health of the individual. And when we say general health, we'll go by the WHO definition of what a healthy person is. A healthy person is somebody who is in a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Okay. All right. So sorry about that. That was a technical glitch. I don't know what happened. The entire um, internet service in the entire apartment just went out. I was wondering what's going on. Okay. All right. I believe you can all hear me right now. If you can hear me, please can you comment on the post? Let me know that you all can hear me. Thank you for those who still stayed back. And I think I put the message right on the WhatsApp section so that you can know that yeah, we had a disruption in the service. Okay. All right. Thank you, ma. Thank you for letting me know that now you can hear me and you can see me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I was talking about what this program is expected to deliver to us. And like I said, that is not a weight management program in any way. What we're trying to do this year is to focus on the complete health of everybody who participates this year. And then I will be glad if you can still get people to sign up and come on board. We've made it so simple this year. The routine is going to be, the schedule is going to be like every day for 6 a.m. We're going to start with the fitness session, sorry. And the fitness sessions this year will be live. We've adopted 2 time zones. We've adopted the GMT. The GMT time zone is going to help people who are in UK, other parts of Europe, Nigeria, Ghana, and the rest of Africa. So we know that plus or minus, you are 1 hour ahead or 1 hour behind, so you can walk around the GMT. And then the second time zone we've adopted is the EST, the Eastern Standard Time, for people who are in North America. And so we also know that give or take 1-2 hours, you are either ahead or behind, so you can actually plan yourself into the time zone that is convenient for you. And as usual as well, we also have the recorded version that is going to be on YouTube. The program is free as usual. We are not charging anything for this program. It's pro bono. But our joy will be to have you start on this journey of health and wellness. A few things I'll be sharing today will be very critical for successful participation and to maximize the benefits of this program. Coaches are ready. We have experts who will be joining us this year. Some of the regulars that you've always seen on our programs, for example, Dr. Ajayi is going to be joining us this year. He's gone back to Argentina, so he'll be joining us live for all of his sessions all the way from Argentina. We thought we had already secured his release back to Nigeria, but he has gone back to Argentina. Nigeria could not hold him down. Coach Tokumbo Are will also be joining from the United Kingdom. Coach Tokumbo is going to be live for all of the sessions as well. Our recorded sessions, we are not going to be doing recorded. All our sessions are going to be live this year. All our training sessions, the fitness sessions are going to be live. So my advice is that 6 a.m. on the dot, we'd like you to come on board. 6 a.m., the class is going to start. The trainers are going to be on ground. And that is to cover up for the fitness session. And then I'll be sharing with you the things that you are required, especially for the fitness session. For the fitness session, what do we need? Okay. For the fitness session, for starters, we'll be asking you that you have a bathroom scale. If you don't have that already, you can walk into any store and pick one. That will be required. It's going to help you a lot. We want to monitor your progress. All of these things we're talking about, they are just things to help you monitor your progress. We just don't want to leave you to yourself or on your own, knowing this is a virtual program. It's not like we'll be seeing you to notice if anything is going wrong, that we can actually come to your aid. So there are a few things that you can do for yourself. So once you notice something is going wrong, you can actually cry out and reach out to us for help. Okay. Your sphygmomanometer is also important. If you do not have one yet, I've been talking about this for years right now. If you're familiar with our programs, you know that I do talk about the importance of you having a sphygmomanometer, you having your cough. You need that. That is the high blood pressure meter reader. You need that. And for this program, I will encourage you, get one. Those things are becoming more expensive by the day. But please try to grab one. Just look around you. There are some pharmacies that could do promotional programs. You could go in, grab one from them, and then they will tell you, if you monitor, you use it consistently for 2-3 weeks, you bring your readings, they will give you your money. They will refund your money. I know one. I got one like that near me. I was glad I walked in. I wanted to buy another one, and they told me, well, if you come on this program, we're going to do this. I said, why not? You bring it. And I consistently took my readings, gave it to them, and I was able to just look around. Look around, because the drive is that people should get this machine, this equipment, and keep with them. And again, when people say it's expensive, I tell you, it is not as expensive as our mobile phones. Most of our mobile phones, we buy 4 or 5 of these equipments. So you do need to grab one for yourself. Another thing that you will be required to have in the course of this program is your blender. You need a good blender or a good smoothie maker. And I put there 800 watts plus. Anything below 800 watts may not serve you too well. And that is the reason some people do not like what they get when they make their smoothies. They be like, oh, this thing tastes awful. It's not awful. The smoothie should be as smooth as what I'm carrying in my hand. Did you see my cup? Okay. So it should be that smooth. There's so many equipments around you can go for. I don't want to advertise or push any brand, but one thing that would help you is to look for anything above 800 watts. It will serve you. It's a starting point. There are 1200 watts, 1400 watts. The higher the wattage, the more effective the smoothie maker or the blender is going to be. I can assure you, you're going to get a good value for your money. They'll serve you for a longer time, and then they would also enhance your health when it comes to the things that you prepare with them. You need a yoga or a fitness mat. A lot of us trivialize that you need your mat for this program. Those mats are not so expensive. And we're not saying that if you don't have all of these things by tomorrow morning, don't join the session, improvise. Just ensure that you are not just doing this on bare floor. That is the reason for saying you need all of this, so as to help your balance. So you're balancing on your toes, on your feet. You have something that is helping to absorb the shock on your bones. That is why we advocate these things. Then the last one we will advise that you get is the appropriate clothing. We want you to have the appropriate clothing. It's not the time for you to have your boo-boo or flowing gown. Just come in something fit, something that is not too loose on your body, and also not too tight, but just make sure something fit and something you're comfortable in, so that you can participate in all of the sessions that we're going to be having. So one more time, this is a kickoff session. This session is meant to sensitize us and to ginger us for the program. I don't know how to hype people, but I hope I will be able to hype you enough to come along and join this program. But one thing is certain, that you will never remain the same way at the end of 21 days. By the time you are running up this program, you will be a lot better, and you're going to be able to look back and count your blessings. Again, let me also help you when it comes to purchasing healthy food, because this program is not going to be complete without us helping your diet. A lot of people are running here and there to lose weight, and they are not paying attention to their diet. If you have been long enough with us at Nutraceutical-led Solutions, you will understand and know that by now, everything we do is holistic. Health itself is holistic. You can't be healthy in your physical body, and you're not healthy in your mental health is not okay. You are not healthy. So everything we do, is holistic, and that is the only way to go. You can't neglect your fitness and then focus only on diet. You won't get the job done. You can't be doing fitness and neglect your diet. You won't get the job done. A lot of stuff are into all of these things that we do, and we'll be releasing information about this, guiding you through how to do this. And so meal plans are going to be released. I'm going to give you the background of what we're talking about as regards our meal plan, especially as we start off tomorrow. There's a principle we've adopted at Nutraceutical Health College. For those of you who have attended our college, you will know that we have this principle called, defined by the acronym BRASH. Okay, I will expect enthusiasts to start telling me the meaning of BRASH, the acronym BRASH. 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 Okay, so the things that we practice goes along with that principle. We don't preach a particular diet, either keto diet, vegan diet. We do not preach diet, because the truth is that when you understand how your body functions and how your body works, you will understand the appropriate diet for you to use. To get on. So you're not going to be easily swayed by the diet involved. This is what somebody said, or this is what you read in one paper. What is important is the understanding, having the understanding of how the human body functions and what is the relationship between the human body and our food. Once you have a proper understanding of this relationship, you will be able to solve the issues of your diet. And this program is going to help you get along that path. One of the principles we talk about is that of the DAR circle. The DAR circle. DAR is the word acronym for detoxification, assimilation, D for detoxification, A for assimilation, R for rejuvenation. And if you understand that, because that talks about what your body does in 24 hours. It is divided into an 8-hour circle. Each circle lasts for 8 hours. And then for each of the circle of the phase, your body is performing a function at its peak. And that function has to be preserved, aided, and enhanced. So long you can enhance that function of the body through what you eat, it's very likely that you are solving the dietary requirement for healthy living. And that is a basic understanding that we must have. The first phase of that circle, detoxification, is what happens between the hours of 4 a.m. in the morning running to 12 noon. That first 8-hour circle, your body is going through what is called detoxification. And during this phase, you are encouraged to eat food that are not cooked. That also has a reason. In the course of this program, you're going to know why. So tomorrow morning, please do not take anything cooked. Make sure whatever you're going to be taking tomorrow morning is not cooked. And then what are the alternatives? Alternatives would be to take smoothies, to have vegetable salads. You have several options. You'll be seeing them in the meal plan. We're going to be dropping them. But I'm just going to give you the driving principles. What drives the diet that we push? You also have plant-based milk, as part of the things that you can actually do for your breakfast that is not cooked. Juices are also there. When we talk about juices, we want to place emphasis more on vegetable juices over fruit juices. So you do more vegetable juices, and if you're going to mix your juice, your vegetables or your fruits together, we will be telling you how appropriate, how you can actually have a good blend, have a good mix. Other things are the things we'll be talking about tomorrow in the course of this program. But I'm just giving you a general guide. So for tomorrow morning, please do not attempt to eat anything cooked. Your cooked meal should be in the afternoon. So your cooked meal should be in the afternoon, where your body's topmost function is called assimilation. And this between the hours of 12 and 8 p.m. Before you go to bed. Then you can have your cooked meal. And when we say cooked meal again, we're not just saying just go take anything. There is a guide for that. We'll be putting you through all of that in the course of the program. And then before you go to bed, also, don't go to bed having a cooked meal, because your digestion will be impacted. And so the advice is that you reduce the amount of cooked meal you do more of raw food, do more of plant-based food, more than animal-based food. All of this we'll be talking about them. The question people ask is, where do we get these things? They sometimes seem to be very expensive. And then this is why I'm going to talk about this. We can help you through that with these few tips. One, identify local health stores or local farmers around you where you live. Just look around you. Look for farmers who grow their food, who have their farms on their own, that you can actually build a relationship with, a long-term relationship, to buy their produce fresh from the farm. Usually it is cheaper to do it that way. And then when you identify them, buy in groups or you buy in bulk, it saves you a whole lot of money. And then when you buy in groups and you buy in bulk, use technology to your advantage to refrigerate them. The moment your produce, your foodstuff, the things you buy are refrigerated, or you put them in your deep freezer, you preserve them. Then you can bring them out. In fact, you don't even need to use ice to, to make your smoothie. If it's smoothie you want to make it, just go ahead and put them in your blender. They're good to go. And then where this is not possible, maybe because of time or things that are happening around you, or you can't go to the market, nutrient shake is another possibility that you can use. And then we will talk about the types. I'm going to put it on the group, what kind of nutrient shake you can buy at Nutramis. Nutramis is our brand. I'm proud to say with Nutramis, our brand at Intercellular Solution, we stopped the production of our green superfood. So you will not get green superfood on Nutramis at the moment. But there are other brands that I can recommend. I think F&C, Health and C. Yeah, that is one brand that I do recommend that you can buy for your nutrient shake where possible. Okay, if you do have any question as we go along, please don't hesitate. You can just type it in, chip in your question. If I miss it, Miss Alota, I think she's also online. She'll be able to grab them and then push them across to me. Please, everybody, just know that we can take questions. We're going to be opening the group. Our WhatsApp group is going to be opened. We have rules, but we just thank God that, in fact, I look at all our WhatsApp groups, the ones we've opened for 3 years, they are still there thriving, and people are not posting irrelevant stuff on it. You are free to join the WhatsApp group. Nobody's going to disturb you or push unnecessary stuff in there. We control what goes on our WhatsApp group. And so we're going to be opening the WhatsApp group immediately we finish this program. And then you are free to throw in questions. And please keep the questions strictly to the purpose of the group. No, Mrs. Eka Debanjo, how are you, ma? No throwing of questions. Please don't send us, retweet this, send to your loved ones. We will not send. Rather, we will throw you out of the group. But nobody had ever done that. I've never received anything like that on the group. So you are free to join the group, throwing questions that are relevant to the group, and somebody will be there to answer your question in real time and in good time. Good to see you. Good to know you're fine in real time and in good time. Okay. So one more information that I'll be pushing out. I was on Monday, on Tuesday, and Friday. I think it's a bit different for folks in the UK, but for folks who are in North America, the fitness session will run on Mondays, on Tuesday, and on Thursday. I think it's another set of days. I think it's Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday for folks in the UK. But we're going to be having a fitness session for 3 days in the week, and Dr. Ajayi will be doing Tai Chi for 2 days and the week for everybody, both UK, both GMT. I'm not going to be calling UK now or US. I also said GMT and EST. So we grab it now. We know what's going on. So either you are in GMT or you're on EST. Good. Okay, so Dr. Ajayi will be doing both. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, we will not be doing so much of, maybe we will still do it. I'm thinking, okay, we will still do it, but we'll be doing more on Clubhouse, and then we'll be pushing out how to join Clubhouse. I thought Clubhouse was only for people who have iPhones, but I realized people who have Android can also come on Clubhouse because it's going to be better to be on Clubhouse. So those will be the sessions. So the afternoon sessions we run during the week, we no longer hold. It's just because we felt like a whole lot of people feel like we had too much, so let's reduce the frequency of the meetings, So we're going to be, right, we're going to be having, we're going to break it down. So it's not going to be like every day. So it's going to be easier now for people to participate. Okay, so we're going to be having Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and on Mondays to Fridays, it's going to be in the morning, 6 a.m. Information is going to be sent to the WhatsApp page where everybody is going to be seeing what we're doing, how to connect, and then the coaches will be going to take you through. We'll push information on the tasks for every day is going to be thrown out on the WhatsApp group. But on Friday, on Saturday, and on Sunday, we will meet as a gang and as a tribe, where we're going to be having the lifestyle therapy sessions, and then we'll be asking questions about the activities, our participation in the course of the week. Okay. Having said that, I would also like to talk about. I'm thinking of sharing a screen right now. Okay. Right. So I will quickly give you a few acts or tricks that will also be helpful in the course of your journey. These are very simple tricks. You can see on the screen the 2 books that we pushed out last year. They are still out there. You can grab your copies on Amazon. They are very cheap. It's just $10. I think one is 10, one is 12. The one for $12, the Super Health Devotional, we are going to be using that later in the year for 30 days of health. And in that program of 30 days for health, I can assure you that if somebody is walking on a wheelchair, if somebody is on a wheelchair, at the end of those 30 days, he's going to walk out of that wheelchair. Now, take my word for that. I can guarantee you that the program, I think, is going to come up in the middle of the year. It's going to be 30 days of health. I'm going to be asking people who have issues with cancer, just come with us for those 30 days. In 30 days, you will go back and check your results, and I can guarantee you that no tumor will be found in your body. Let's wait till then. So that is not what we're doing right now. So you can grab your copies of those 2 books. Some of the acts that we'll be sharing now in the book, Super Health for people who live or who work in stress environment. All of us are working in stress environment, especially right now that we work is going back to normal, lockdown is being relaxed, and people are coming back to work. A lot of things are happening. You really want to help yourself, especially Omicron is out. Is it Flurona? Another type, the one that combines Corona and flu together, is also out. A lot is out. Come on, Dr. Jai is already here. Dr. Solomon is here. Good to see you guys. Good. A lot is out. Okay, so guys, we don't want to joke with our health. That book is something you need to read. You want to lay your hands on that book. Super Health in Stress Environment, for people who work in stress environment. Because the first thing about all of this Corona, Flurona, whatever it is, the moment your immunity is compromised, there is next to nothing you can do. Next to nothing you can do. What the report is even saying right now is that even the vaccines would not prevent somebody who has been vaccinated from getting infected. So what I have said from the beginning of this pandemic is that your first line of defense is not the vaccine. Your first line of defense is your immune health, not the vaccine. So keep your body in good shape. But the moment you are walking out of the boundaries of your health, is going to be, you might not be able to save things anymore. It's like you are breaking your defense lines. And once you break your defense lines, there is nothing anybody can do about that. So how to do that is what we discuss in that book. Okay. Mr. Solomon Luwabi says he has read both books and he can testify to it. Yeah, many testimonies are from both books. You need to grab a copy of the book. Okay, let me give you a few tricks you need. Number 1, don't delegate all your hard and physical tasks. For example, you used to delegate, you're changing your car tire, your lawn, you're doing your lawn, your major house cleaning, you delegate them before now. One life hack you need to use right now is to stop delegating those hard stuff. You know what you're doing? You are giving the people you delegate those tasks to the ability to be healthy and be fit. You are pushing your health towards them. That's what you are doing unconsciously. So grab those things and do them yourself. Use the stairs instead of using your elevators all the time. For example, you live on the 30th floor of your building. You can do your elevator from floor 1 to floor 20. And from floor 20 to floor 30, 10 stairs. Do it every day, and then you will be good for it. I'm going to be doing that in the next couple of days as part of my own routine. Do your phone calls walking around instead of sitting at your desk. For those of you who work long hours, you work 9 to 5 and you are at your desk, one thing you can do to help yourself is, I know that most times we receive calls that are important. Either you're making the call or you are receiving the call. You see, your call can be a break time to break the sedentary circle. When you're going to pick your call, get up on your feet, make it intentional. Get up on your feet, put your phone. I always don't like putting your phone. I don't put my phone to my face. I don't like to do that. I like to be on speaker, and then I can talk. So you keep walking around your office. That helps, except it's a very private call. If it's private, you can just go pick it, excuse yourself from the building and go pick it outside, except you work in the winter period where snow could be hitting you very hard. Okay, then the last one I will give for today is that walk barefooted to optimize healthing and grounding. A lot of us, most of the times, our feet are always covered. I'm advising you, walk barefooted. And if you live near the beach or ocean front, you're at an advantage. You can actually go out there and then walk barefooted, take off your shoes and walk barefooted on the sand. Okay, and when we say walk barefooted, we're not talking about cemented floors, concrete floors, or granite floors. We're talking about being able to connect with nature. Try to walk on earth itself. Place your feet there. You are grounding your body. You are optimizing the energy intake of your system. A whole lot of us you'll be benefiting from these. We'll be talking more about this energy balance, in the course of this year. We'll be doing a lot of energy balance this year. Okay, all of these things are meant to keep you healthy. Homeostasis is very key and it's important to the things that we do at intracircular solution, which is being a state of balance internally, within yourself, with your environment altogether. Is something we are so that we talk about a lot here, and then we'll be doing more of that again this year. Okay. Before I go, I will talk about some critical markers for homeostasis, and we'll be paying attention to them in the course of this program. Number one is your body temperature. Okay, so for the period of this program, we are paying attention to that. You can feel your body temperature. There is a requirement, something you shouldn't go above, except something is wrong on the inside, maybe fever. And when you're having a fever itself is not the problem. Fever is only saying your body is fighting off infections. We'll be paying attention to your blood glucose and blood pressure levels, especially if you are diabetic. Again, this is the new year. When was the last time you went for a complete medical checkup, your physical exam? This is another opportunity for you to do your physical exam. If you've not done it in the last 12 months, this is another opportunity. Like I'm using this to inform you that please go do your physical exams, do your blood work, know what state your health is as we start up for the new year. You see, it's important that we know that the moment we are out of this body, there is nothing we can do anymore. All our dreams, our aspirations, we want to make money, we want to be great, we want to build houses. We can only do them when we're in a good state of health. Okay. AJ Materi is the one who said people use their health to get wealth, and after they've gotten the wealth, they use the same wealth to try to regain their health. And I dare say that sometimes it becomes too late or almost impossible for them to achieve that. So you don't want that to be your portion. You want to work on your health, as you are hustling, doing all you can to make ends meet. You are not neglecting your health. That is the essence of this event, of this program. So you want to pay attention to your blood glucose and blood pressure level. It's a critical marker for the homeostasis of your body. Your oxygen level also is a critical marker. You see, with the use of the face mask, covering and all of that, it's important for us to know what exactly is going on the inside. Okay? Of course, we know that we need to stay alive. We need to keep alive. We need to do what we can. But again, as we are doing all of that, pay attention. Don't lose sight of some other critical markers and important things that your body would require to be in good health. Sodium and other mineral levels are also important. Your doctors, when you do your blood work, all of this will be analyzed and your results will be given to you. You need to do that. And one other important thing is the acid alkaline level. Acid alkaline level, which you call the pH level. The pH level is so important. Your body must not be too acidic. A whole lot of us, we go around with an acidic body. An acidic body is a breeding ground for diseases to thrive. Okay, so if your body is acidic, it's going to be easy. When you go do the research, most disease-causing organisms would thrive in an acidic body environment. All right, so if the body's environment is acidic, disease organisms, disease conditions will thrive. It will be very difficult to make a reversal. The things that we'll be prescribing for you to do in these 21 days will reverse your body from being acidic. It will take it back to what is normal. Normal could be alkaline, and it shouldn't be too alkaline. What most researchers and scientists have agreed to is that the body's pH for a healthy body should be between 7.35 and 7.45. That's not too alkaline, and there is not acidic in any way. Okay. Thank you, proud enthusiast, detoxification, assimilation, and rejuvenation. Thank you. All right, so we want to be doing that this year. And my advice is that please keep to this. Your diet is important to achieve a balanced body. Okay, if you are going to deal with this acidosis, which is the condition when your body is in an acidic state perpetually, that is acidosis. And acidosis can cause many things. It can increase the amount of free radicals that are in your body. It can cause DNA damage. It will accelerate the aging process. You see people who are trying to wear makeup to slow down their aging process, and it's not working. It's not working because of acidosis, because the cells in their systems are acidic, all right, and they won't age well. I spoke about oxygen level earlier on. That's also an important part of this program. You see, when you participate in this program, one thing is guaranteed: you're going to be looking fresher, looking younger, and your skin will breathe better. Okay, the breathing of your skin will be, because you're going to, your pores are going to open up. Okay, we'll talk about how that will happen. We are not having Mrs. Jumoke Pekun in this program. That's our skin health expert. You see, but the truth is that if you want a good skin, workout, fitness is key, very key. No matter the amount of cosmetic products that you use on your skin, if you do not work out, if you don't look at it, okay, just imagine people, you apply the foundation, you rub all the stuff, your skin is not breathing, it's not breathing out there at all. Your pores are shutting down. So you need to work out. Working out exposes working out is one of the easiest and most natural way to exfoliate your skin. So if I should say that, so to exfoliate it, remove dead skins from your body, working out is important. Another thing I do recommend is using the sauna, having a sauna bath. Yeah, that also helps to exfoliate, opens up the pore of the skin, and your skin is the largest organ in your body. As a matter of fact, if your body is acidic or not, your skin is one easy way to find out. Your urine, your saliva, the sweat coming from your skin can easily tell you if your body is acidic or not. Okay, a whole lot of things could happen when somebody is having acidosis. But the things we'll be doing in this program will help you to alkalize your body, reduce the level of acidity in your system, and then would put you in a better state of health. Okay, so I'm seeing an enthusiast who is practicing what she has learned. I hope she hasn't just got to look that up from her textbooks. Balance, remove, aerate, supply, and hydrate. That is brush for you. Those are the things we'll talk about here. All right, so that will be all for tonight. And this afternoon for people who are in the EST zone, it's still afternoon. My advice is please set your alarm clock, 5:30, you are up. By 6 o'clock, we don't want to be waiting for you because you will have missed a part of the fitness session. The trainers are going to be right on live. We're going to put the Zoom link because that's going to be coming up on Zoom. The reason is that we want you to turn your camera on. And the reason we ask you to turn your camera on is because it's so that the trainers can see what you're doing and they can help you do them correctly. It's not to call you out or to embarrass anyone. It's just to ensure that, this thing you're doing, you're not doing it right. So we don't want to just waste your time, okay? So that is the reason for asking that you turn your camera on during the fitness sessions that will start tomorrow, 6 a.m. In your 6 a.m. GMT, 6 a.m. EST. I want to thank everybody who is deciding to be a part of Nutraceutical Solution this year. Thank you very much. It's going to be a very interesting and very exciting year. In February, the Black History Month is going to be celebrated. And for the first time, Nutraceutical Solution is going to be pioneering the Black History Month in natural health and healing. By the grace of God, we trust God to help us for that. I've been talking about that for years, and then I think now is the time. We're pushing that this year, this February. You'll be getting details for that event. God helping us. What else do I have to say? My registrar is not online with me. I'm here on my own because I'm not on Zoom. All right, but not to worry. We got you covered. If you have any question, we're going to open the WhatsApp group. You can throw in your question there, and then we will respond to the questions as I when necessary. One more time, thank you very much. It's been an exciting kickoff. We apologize for the breaking transmission earlier today. Thank you, everybody. We hope to see you tomorrow morning by 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Nigerian time tomorrow. Is this 6 a.m. Nigerian time or 6 a.m. 7 a.m.? Yeah, Nigerian time tomorrow. We'll see by 6 a.m. and then 6 a.m. EST. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you very much for those who came. We appreciate you. All our coaches are saying, they are saying welcome. I believe. I believe that's what they are saying. So welcome every one of you. Thank you one more time. Have a nice evening. Eat all you can tonight because tomorrow will start. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.